Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of hush. Okay, so first of all, let's welcome you on to our Qualitech 2025 Christmas extravaganza. And this year, we'd like to welcome along 3 of our 2026 squad, who you'll all agree I think are really going to set things alight this year. So, can we welcome along Tristan Sailor, George Whitby, and the guy in the middle, Jackson Hastings. So guys, are we all looking forward to Christmas? Anything special lined up from Santa this year?
I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. I'm very excited, but no, Christmas should be good, and nice to have a little break from training because it's been very, very hard this pre-season. So it'd be nice to spend some time with the family and enjoy Christmas.
Yeah, I don't get presents anymore. I've got a little daughter.
Get the violin out!
The Grinch always comes to my house and doesn't leave anything, but I've got a little baby now, so it's all about her, and I'm with my missus family over here, so yeah, it's a bit different to Australia. It's obviously 38 degrees where me and Tristan are from, so yeah, we're just enjoying this beautiful English weather, so
No, yeah, it's good to see everyone like happy as well, and no, it's good to be around family at this time of year, and obviously we do have a busy schedule in pre-season, and no, it's just really nice to be around family and people that you don't see much often throughout the season, and no, but that's the main thing for me. Yeah.
I just want to start by asking you, I know you've only just arrived, Jackson, but for George and Tristan especially, like, about the influence that Paul Rowley's had during the off-season. Obviously a new coach coming in, what, a different vibe altogether, or same but different, or what?
Yeah, I think he's been different in terms of, you know, obviously everyone's aware of his brand of rugby, and it's really exciting. A lot of attacking mindset. Obviously, the club still builds, has that pride in our defence, and we will always will. But I think his point of difference, Paul, as a coach, is, you know, that transition and being able to play when it's toughest. And you know, it's really exciting for us, and getting a lot of practice in during the pre-season. But as a coach as well, and a person, he's really relaxed. He's great with the players, and you know, he's very honest as well. So he's really exciting to have on board.
I think he just spoke on behalf of everyone there, little George. But yeah, I've been coached by Rolls before, as George just alluded to. His style of rugby's more attack than defence. Obviously this club's built on defence, but we're going to be scoring some tries this year, and the bloke to the right of me it's going to be a big part of that too. So we've got a really good squad, and the way that we want to play should be really exciting, and I think everyone in the room and the fans of the club should be really keen for the year. I've only just got here, but the boys have been working really hard, so just from the few sessions I have been a part of, it's been really exciting. Obviously we've got a lot of top end talent, but the kids at the club are outstanding as well, so yeah, really looking forward to the year.
Yeah, I think roles has been a massive thing. I think someone with an outside perspective, obviously, St Helens has built itself on its defence and a certain way of playing, and roles has sort of just brought in fresh ideas and turned that on its head a little bit. He's also placed a big emphasis on cultivating the environment, so making sure that the boys are together a bit more often and sort of creating those relationships and making the old boys and the young boys mingle, which has been really exciting. But yeah, I think the squad depth we have, we've pretty much got 2 Super League teams at training. We've got 26 boys plus some more that could play Super League easily. So that's only going to make us better, and brought in important signings. Black Jacko guided the team around. We brought in some strike, and again brought in that depth. So I think everyone from Rolls all the way down is working as hard as they can, and it's going to be a really exciting year. And that looks delicious too.
What about the team that we've got there? Which youngsters are exciting you for the coming season? Who do you think, wow, that kid's going to make a big impact this year if he gets the chance? Is there anybody in particular standing out?
I think it's going to be everyone that we saw last year, because people like George, Harry, Owen Dagnall, Noah Stevens, they all obviously entered the scene last year, but with a year of Super League experience under their belt and another pre-season, as well as I think the environment that's been fostered now, it's all taken them to another level. So there's nothing but excitement in boys with more experience and a bit older and more confident, I think, is important. So everyone you saw last year that you had some excitement in, I'd just be ready to be even more excited this year.
I'd say the bloke next to me, but I can't give him too many raps, so I'm not going to say George. The guy that I've probably noticed the most is Harry Robinson. I suppose, like, when you're built the way he is, he's really long and rangy and he moves really well with and without the footy, so he's someone that I've just been watching at training, and pretty amazing how he gets around the field. So he's one guy that I'm looking forward to playing alongside, and I think he'll set Super League a lot this year, and hopefully he gets an England shirt. That'd be pretty cool to see someone like him go from obviously an academy member to playing the World Cup at the end of the year and hopefully win the comp. So yeah, looking forward to watching him play. He can't say anyone young, he's almost the youngest.
I'll just add, obviously I've had the privilege of playing alongside these boys from like scholarship through to academy and reserve level as well, so it is a great group of lads that, you know, compete in training and obviously take a lot from the likes of these blokes here, experienced boys, and again, we're just always asking questions and looking to be better each and every day. So, but yeah, it's been really exciting, and it's great it's proud for me to see them boys as well coming through and you know, really showing what they're about as players.
I want to talk to you a bit about the spine, because you lads are part of the spine. So basically, there's obviously a lot of half-backs and ones and whatever else. A lot of playmakers. Like, how do you think he's going to go? How do you think he's going to fit you all in?
Yeah, no, it's a tough one, isn't it? I think obviously it's a good headache to have, but obviously like he's brought in obviously Jackson here. He's outstanding in terms of like the level of calibre he is, and obviously the brain as a rugby player and skill set, everything. Obviously you've got Tristan as well with his traits, his running game and everything about him. You know, he's really kicked on from his first year in Super League this year. So, but again, it's just like you say, building combinations throughout the pre-season and obviously getting to know each other and off by heart, and obviously depending on what roles goes for the start of the season, obviously that's up to him, but we'll see how the season goes on, and obviously I'll take as much experience as I can off these boys as well, so that's the aim.
Yeah, I think he'll just try and fit everyone in best he can. I'm sure there's going to be one or two that maybe miss out week to week, but I think the more good players we have on the field, the better we're going to be, and I think the good thing about the blokes in our spine is a lot of boys can play a number of positions too, so George has been trained a bit at 1, 6, 7. Tristan can play obviously multiple positions. He likes winning the most, but and yeah, I can play a few too. If I have to play in the middle to fit someone else in, I'm happy to do that as well. So we all can sort of rotate there, but if everyone can just nail their role and Tristan can run really fast down the wing, we should be really good this year.
Yeah, I think, as I've sort of said, all our spine can play Super League in pretty much any team really. So I think roles will make a very educated and calculated decision as to who plays where, and then knowing that for any spine player picked, you got someone that's the same calibre as you, right up your ass essentially, ready to take that spot. So yeah, I think it's all going to be good, and as happens when you play 32, 35 games a year, which we plan to play as many as we can, there's going to be injuries, and I think that's the beauty of how deep our squad is.
So we've touched on the younger players in the squad. We'll start with you on this one, George. Which is the ones from the experienced side of the pond are you looking forward to working with? So we've had the young perspective view from these guys. What about from you as one of the younger players? Who do you think is going to really add value to this team this year? Because you've had a player for the last few years, but now we've brought these new guys in. Who's going to be the X factor? this year?
Ooh, no, like you say, obviously, I only just met Jackson, obviously I don't want to praise him too much, and again, just being here, but
I've got 20 quid for later Jackson.
I've got on with Jackson really well straight away, and obviously I know he's in the prime of his career, and I've watched him closely previously, and he's been killing it, so I know he's going to add a lot to our team this coming season. As a half as well, it's great for me to learn off, and it'd be massive for me. But I think obviously you've got like big names like Alex Walmsley and Darryl Clark, and I think the experience that they've got not only at Super League but international level, I think they're gonna really raise the standards not only on the field but off the field, and I think I can definitely take a lot out of their book, and that'll really help me. And obviously I think that they'll help the team as well.
Well, I'm nearly the oldest, so I'm looking forward to playing with Big Al again. I got to play with Alex at Great Britain level, and he's someone that I used to hate playing against when I was over here the first time. He's about 6'10" and he used to run over me, so I'm glad he's on my side this time round. Like George just touched on, love watching Darryl Clark play electric out of 9, so to be able to watch him go to work would be cool too. So Mark Percival, he's someone I've admired from afar. Obviously he played for Wigan and he gave us hell a few times. So all those boys that have played for Saints for a long period of time, I'm looking forward to playing with.
I think someone who's going to sort of rise is Matty Lees. I think he's got that captaincy this year, and that's only going to elevate him. He's always shown through his actions what type of person he is, but I think he takes that responsibility of captaincy very seriously, and I think it's going to make him a better player, as well as he just had a new baby. So I think those things both mature someone, and Leesy was always a very mature man anyway. So I think he's really going to rise, and I think someone that's gone under the radar a bit is Dave Clemmer. You guys will see how big he actually is. So to have Big Al coming in and Dave Clemmer coming off the back fence as well, it's going to be rampage. And he's very experienced in the NRL, and I think obviously we've touched on Jacko. He's been at a lot of clubs, so he's got that experience of fitting into teams and doing his best. So I think we're in good stead this year.
I want to ask you about David Clemmer actually, because I looked at the squad list and he's a number 13. Now I watched David Clemmer for a lot of years, and he's a prop forward. So where's he going to play?
Shall I ring Rolls?
Yeah, ring him, ask him. Talk to him. Is he going to be a 10, 8, 13? Is he more of a ball player these days now he's got a bit older?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Numbers don't mean anything. I've been 31 every time I've been here, and I've played halfback, so I mean he'll fit in the middle rotation somewhere. I'd like to think that he's going to carry the ball more than he's going to pass it, but all our forwards have the ability to actually pass the footy. So, I mean, Leesy could play 13, Al could play 13, Dave could play 13. We've got Joe Shorrocks there that's done a good job when he's been trained at 13. We've got Wingy that can do it. Like, we've got a great sort of middle pack rotation that can all play various roles, but those boys over 6'6", 110 kilos, we just want them catching and running, especially in the first couple of games when it's going to be raining and stuff like that. We don't want Big Dave coming past, and we want him to intimidate the opposition, and yeah, that's what he's going to do, I think. So without trying to be the coach, I'd like to think that he's going to play up front, but who knows.
Well, you're the most experienced, so I thought I might as well ask you.
Yeah, I think I might play lock actually, so we'll see how we go.
So we're into pre-season now. It's cold, it's horrible, it's damp, but the games are coming. Which games are you looking forward to most in the calendar? Apart from the obvious one, which I think everybody in the room will probably say, if you win a game, it's the old adage. If you're going to win a game, it's got to be against Wigan. So I'm presuming that'll be the one. But I think first up we've got Warrington, which has been quite tasty over the years. What's your thoughts, guys?
I think to me personally, Warrington probably is a team. They beat us 3 times last year. 3 times, yeah. So I think that's something personally for some of us boys from last year, something we want to redeem. And I guess most of the teams that we didn't get a win over last year is something we want to really strive for. But I think we're going to take it week by week, and we got so many new boys, and I think a big aim for us this year, probably not to be too emotional, because I think that clouds where you want to play, and you just want to sort of play your own footy, and if you focus too much on the opposition, then it's something that can hinder how you play, especially how we're looking to play this year. But Warrington's probably the team that I would like to get one over.
We'll start off briefly first.
Yeah, well, there you go. Mine would be Wigan. Obviously, you sort of touched on it, but I played for them, so to play against them on Good Friday, a couple of my good mates playing that side, so I'd be looking to take their heads off, which would be cool. But the one for me, besides that, would be Hull KR. Obviously, they won everything last year, so I mean, they're the benchmark. We're chasing them, so. Well, actually, no, we're not chasing them, but they're the team to beat, and yeah, looking forward to testing myself against them, and as I said, taking a few boys' heads off, that'll be good.
Yeah, obviously, obviously Wigan would be my choice. Obviously, being a St Helens lad as well. I know what the rivalry's like, but yeah, no. If I didn't have to choose, I do like obviously the local games. You've got Leigh, Warrington. I think they're really tasty games, and they're really full of both teams going at it really hard. And I think it's there's a lot of them games you get to see when the best teams come out the shell and really start to show what they're about, and I think so. Yeah, them two really the main ones, and local derbies.
So next question is, if you hold the purse strings and you held the checkbook, and you could have your pick of whichever player to come and join your team, who would it be and why from another club?
Is it NRL and Super League? Or?
Super League.
Okay.
Super League.
Another player. You go first, George.
I'd probably say, I mean, it's hard, isn't it? But probably say someone like Lockie Miller or something at fullback. I think he's really, stood out for Leeds, and I think he's electric out the backfield, and I think someone to play alongside there in terms of. I think it's potentially he's a threatening running at fullback, so I think he could create sort of a lively sort of chaos environment.
I don't think in the fullbacks union have to say that one.
If I had the checkbook, I'd be pretty disappointed, because our teams, we've got a lot of players and a lot of good money, I think. From another team, I probably wouldn't take anyone. I'm pretty happy with how our squad is, and if I was in charge, I would be pretty happy with what I've done in the off season and the team I built for the academy and that too. So yeah, I'm not taking anyone from any other team. I'm riding with our boys, and I'm pretty pumped to play with the guys we've got.
Yeah, I think we're already at the salary cap this year, to be honest. We've signed so many good people, and Jacko's taken a good chunk of that money. So, but yeah, I think we're so solid across every position. That realistically, there's not many people you would take. You've obviously got some great players in the Super League, but I think they all work very well on their team, and our team's got a good little connection going. So I'd agree with Jacko, I think.
Gareth, do you think it's time yet, or have you got another question?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Yeah? Right, guys. We like to finish on a certain question, and we ask it to all our guests on the day. So, the question is, if you were to have a dinner party, okay, and you can invite anybody, dead or alive, along to the dinner party, and you can invite 3 guests, which 3 would it be and why?
That's the best pass I've seen yet.
Does it have to be athletes?
No, it can be anybody.
Well, not to put a dampener, my mum passed away this year, so I'd invite my mum. There's one. Shane Warne. I know everyone in here is English, but I'd invite Shane Warne. Aussies are pumping years in the Ashes.
I'm right where you are.
Yeah, Warney and probably Tom Brady, so quarterback. Yeah, that'd be me 3. I didn't really get to think about that, so thanks for that.
I know we're getting put on the spot here, but nah. But one, I'd probably go Rob Burrow. Obviously, I know how sad it was, obviously, with him getting M&D, but I think obviously the career he had, but I think from what I've seen, he was a great person, so I'd love to sort of get to know him more and you know, pick his brains and stuff like that. But another one, I'd probably go. It's tough, isn't it? Like, I'll go my great granddad, obviously, and he passed away, but I never got to really. He died when I was younger, so I never really got to spend a lot of time with him. Obviously, speaking to my dad and that as well, he was very close with him, and he was a mad rugby supporter as well. So I'd love to have got to know him more often and got to spend more time with him. So yeah, definitely him. And I'd probably say someone present now, Nathan Cleary, just to obviously he's one of the best in the game. So I think there's it's always good to see what he's about as a person. So yeah, they'd be my three on the spot.
Yeah, well, I think I got Kobe Bryant. He's got always had a great mentality, not only to sport but outside of that too. So I've got a lot of interest outside of sports. So I think that'd be good. Joe Rogan, the podcaster, because I think he speaks to someone new every day. So he's had that many stories, and I think he'd be a great dinner companion. And then I was struggling with the last one. I've had so long to think about it. But I think I'm a big reader, so Ernest Hemingway is an old writer, and I think he would be very good as well. So a bit different, but that's me.
Thanks very much, guys. It's been a pleasure, and thanks for your time and thanks for your turning up.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands together for Tristan Sailor, Jackson Hastings, and young George Whitby. Thanks for giving me your time, guys. Really